He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
There's a 1st and 10 play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Get set, get set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Just trucks through the defender. Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Same tailback, another carry. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Takes the handoff. It's James. And he's brought down out at the 46.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass this time. Looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Ravens will have 1st and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display to this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
2-9 Philly. Go.
Receiver in motion now. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You've got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Now the try here for the extra point. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to get the offense the football at the 42.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to extend the play. He's on the run. Launches deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that is no good. Try is no good, and we're still tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the single back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
The PAT is good. They go over touchdown, 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Gonna run it. It's James. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Rebels pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. flip back to the QB. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
The Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Dogs come to the line in the hurry out.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Nice grab. It's Harper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring him down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Single back, takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial 3rd down play right here. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. He's escaping the pocket now. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And they heave it deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Georgia.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack. The final play of this first half. The Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receiver makes the catch. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's a shotgun run call. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry up.
Squirrel!
Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
Terrier!
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
Warner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. The secondary backed up off the ball now. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. First down here for this offense. offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Looking to throw it on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's James. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective. When as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Got it.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down.
In blue.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to create here on the move. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
2nd down and long from the 9-yard line. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to launch it deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And he throws his third interception of the day. And bulldozing his way through. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Going for a big play downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They're going to run the option. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Bringing pressure. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. And the first play of the final quarter will be a field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Except for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. line sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a quick grab. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. And he pulls in the catch. He stopped him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Dogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Runs through the defender. Got space, looking to score. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So nothing on the previous play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
29 Philly. 2
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Oh, the pass is picked off.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Catch made wide open way downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.